Hello YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon to be #1 YouTube host. Alright family, after these last 3 videos, I might be starting to doubt myself. Y'all stay tuned, we got a lot to talk about. Alright family, in a recent video, I did a Big Easy facelift, a Big Easy makeover. And if you remember, I painted the bottom of the Big Easy and it came out looking good. I used paint that was rated for up to 1,000 degrees, and it was made specifically for high heat applications like barbecue pits, turkey fryers, things of that nature. So a few of y'all recommended that I put some heat to this thing to make sure that I didn't have any excess paint residue or anything like that. Kind of burn it in, if you will. So today I went about doing so. And it's been probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I painted it. Been sitting out here underneath the table. It had about 3 days to dry, which is supposed to be a quick drying paint, and it should only take a few minutes. On the 3rd day, it rained. No big deal. It's under the table, under there where it normally stays. I come out today, I turn it on, walk away, come back 10 minutes later to this, and the paint is bubbling. Now, my research has shown that bubbling, or blistering, if you want to call it, blistering happens when the surface, the painted surface, is too hot during application of the paint. The surface is holding moisture, or the surface is not clean enough. Temperature was around 70 degrees on the day I painted. As y'all saw, I cleaned this thing thoroughly, or at least I think I cleaned it thoroughly, and there was no moisture involved. I had cleaned everything off, wiped it down with alcohol, allowed it to dry, hit it with the sanding disc, hit it with the sandpaper. It was clean. I think. I believe what has happened. For one thing, I did not know this, but my Big Easy, and I'm not sure about everybody's, but my Big Easy has a hot spot. Now, when you put it right here, there's not a whole lot of blistering going on, and this thing is registering somewhere around 380 degrees, if y'all can see that. Now, when you move to this side, and you can also see a little smoke happening right here, and that's also where the rust spot is, where it rusted through. When you hit this with the old radar gun, you're looking at 413, 415, around 415 degrees in comparison to in the high 300s over here. So one thing for sure, I have a hot spot, thus the bubbling, thus the hole. I also believe that I left some grease residue in this area that perhaps had penetrated the Big Easy, and I wasn't able to get down in those pores deep enough to get that grease out. I'm going to continue to heat this thing up. I'm going to cut it off, let it rest for a half hour or so, heat it up again. My sole purpose now is just to make sure, and no paint or paint fumes or paint residue is going to ever get to my food. Y'all know this is on the outside of the Big Easy. I have the interior wall, we have the interior drum, and we have the basket. I just don't want any paint fumes happening while I'm cooking. So I really don't care how this looks. It was just an experiment. I would like for it to look good, but only I'm going to see it. And what I like to look good is the end result, is the meat that I'm cooking, the vegetables that I'm cooking, whatever I'm cooking, that's what I want to look good. But I wanted to just give y'all a quick update on this thing and let you see what was happening here. Now, like I said, y'all saw my intro on that last video. If you haven't, go back and check it. I went to Sherwin-Williams. This is a high dollar, high grade, high temp paint. It wasn't some rattle can paint that I put on this thing. But I was not aware. And you can see she's smoking right there. So I would like all that cleared up before I start cooking in this thing. I wouldn't want any smoke to radiate, any paint fumes to radiate over into my food. So we are gonna go ahead and continue to burn this thing in until I don't have any more smoke. But I am really surprised to see that bubbling, or that blistering as they call it. But the only thing I can think of is that it is from grease residue that was left on the Big Easy from multiple cooking sessions. Hundreds, if not maybe 1,000 times I've used this thing. This is my original Big Easy that I bought perhaps 6-7 years ago. All right, family. So this is gonna be a real quick video. I will continue to keep y'all updated, but as soon as I finish burning this thing in, I'm gonna give it another couple of days. I'll probably hit it again 2 or 3 times today. I'll hit it a couple of times tomorrow. And when I don't have any more blistering and no more paint fumes when I fire this thing up, it's gonna be time for a piece of chicken. All right, family, if y'all enjoyed this brief, quick update, y'all know what to do. Y'all hit your likes and make sure, and when y'all hit that like, it gives your boy props, all right, with YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. That's all I'm asking for. All right, family, if y'all enjoyed this video, you know what to do. It's your boy Rosie. Peace.